Good morning everyone, welcome to the Zwift Run channel. My name is Clive Finnimore and this is the MHG Run Club 5k at 8 km per hour. Fire up the treadmills, let's get the show on the road. How are you all? How are you all? I do apologise for not being here live streaming on the Zwift Run channel on Monday. It's a bit of a busy week this week. It's my local village festival week, and my wife is heavily involved in the organisation and the running of the festival, as well as running a drama group, and they put on a pantomime Monday and Tuesday nights. So I was heavily involved in building props and staging, driving my kids up and down the hill a million times to go and practice and perform and dropping off stuff. And as well as all that, I've been busy with work as well. So unfortunately I didn't make the Monday lunchtime run because I was actually building a window for Peter Pan, for the children to come through, or for Peter Pan to come through and the children to go out through with a nighttime backdrop. So that took up my lunchtime on Monday. Then Monday evening, my son phoned up from college to inform me he had a punctured tyre on his car, had no idea how to change it. So I had to drive all the way down into Cornwall to change a tyre, and then I missed the Monday Run Club on Monday evening. Then Monday night we were at the pantomime. Last night we were at the pantomime. Yesterday I was out working. I've just made it back in time this run today. I honestly thought I wasn't going to make it back again in time for the lunch run, but we made it. 11:45, we were able to get in the garage, start up the live stream, and join you guys on Zwift for the MHG Run Club 5k at 12 PM UK time. So here we go, let's get this run done, and then it will be a quick shower and back to work. Busy, busy, busy this week, I tell thee. Hopefully I will be here tonight at 5:30 to run the Workout Wednesday run. I'm sure Stephen Cousins will be live streaming at 5:30 PM UK time. I will be there running. Hopefully we will join Stephen tomorrow for the for the Film MyRun 500 with Noble Pro at 11:35 AM tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night I'm tied up with the festival week, and Wednesday and Friday night I'm tied up for the festival week, so I won't be here for the evening runs later in the week. Anyway, thank you for joining, and if you're in the run today, thank you for popping in to the Zwift Run channel. Hello everyone. Currently 20 degrees centigrade here in the corner Zwift garage, 56% humidity. It's very still. We've had a bit of rain this morning, but it seems to be moving on now. Sun is out, it's warming up. My tortoises are all out in the garden, angling themselves against the sun to warm up their blood. Seems to be 3 of us here today. Hello Jamie Caesar, Jamie's with us. Nice to join us, Jamie. And I think that's Mark down the bottom there. Just joined, a few late joiners, good to see you guys. Drop some right arms, right on. Good afternoon. Welcome along everyone. Good to see you. Sorry I wasn't here on Monday. Busy week. Crazy busy week. That's the words, I think. Yeah, Mike writes a late start. That's what it's like with some of these lunchtime runs, isn't it? You know it's in your head to do it, and you're fighting to get there on time. My computer is in-game lagging recently. I don't know what that's all about. I think it's possibly the warm weather we're having. It's either that or it's just getting old now. Need a new computer. Can't afford it at the moment. Moving house. Lots going on. Jamie says, they were beaconless on Monday. It was chaos. We have no idea what to do. Yes, unfortunately, over the coming weeks, definitely next month, definitely mid-July to mid-August, I might be a little bit hit and miss, just to give you a warning. If all goes to plan and we do move house, I'll be tied up, literally tied up. I'll be tired, knackered, stressed. The Zwift garage will be gone, so we might be a bit hit and miss in a few weeks' time, but we'll do our best when we can to get here. So if I don't appear some lunchtimes through July, you know what's going on. Busy with work, busy with moving. I'll be glad when it's winter time and it all goes back to normal. Yes, but it looks like outside the sun is now back, drying up all the showers that we've had this morning. No thunder or lightning for me here in Cornwall. Hopefully the stream won't go dead halfway through like it did to Stephen yesterday due to an internet dropout. He was running in game but couldn't chat in game, and the live stream he couldn't restart it. So that was a funny one. So as per usual, restart the system and it all works again. Jamie says, apparently he came back from his injury too soon, and now he's got shin splints. Or too fast from his injury. It's not too soon. Sometimes if it's you have a break. You have a break for a number of weeks. I didn't have shin splints, but after I had 4 weeks off with my broken rib, I did have aching calves and my quads got stiff again, which I haven't had for a long time, just running these little runs. So Jamie's obviously come back from injury, thrown himself into training, and it is faster. Fast running can cause shin splints if you've had a break or you're not used to it, or too much too soon. I've been there. Hello Heather! Heather's with us on the Zwift Run channel. Hi Heather, how are you? I'm here today. I didn't make it Monday. Life got in the way, too busy. No house news, Heather. We're still here at the mercy of the solicitors, signing various documents and resending them back. Hopefully the end of July. That's what I said last year. Yes, on Monday I had to make a window out of cardboard and a hanging clothes rail. My wife's pantomime Peter Pan. I had to make a cardboard window frame, a nighttime backdrop, and a cardboard window that actually opened so they could open and go through the back. That was a challenge. So that's where I was Monday lunchtime. Taking into account the pantomime was that evening, that same day, at 5 PM. So as per usual, my wife sprung it on me on Monday. We need a working window in 4 hours' time for a pantomime, painted and ready to go. So we have just done 1 kilometre here on Wednesdays. And then he said Wednesday workout then. MHG Run Club. Wednesday workout is later on. Later on is Horrible Wednesday. Come and join us in game, or pop into the Zwift Run channel and watch us sweat. I hate workout Wednesday, but I'm always glad I've done it afterwards. I hope we make it, unless my wife's got something else planned for me this afternoon. The pantomime's finished now, so it shouldn't be anything to do with that. I think the entertainment down in the village tonight is the Pulpero Fisherman's Choir, the wreckers, singing their sea shanty songs on the big green in the marquee tent. James says, so would that be considered crafty carpentry, since I sneaked away from the run instead of sneaking away from the wife? Heather says, her house is on the market since last week. We've had a lot of viewings, but I think most of those were people out for a jolly. Heather, I can completely relate to that. When we put our house on the market, there was a big flurry of viewers, and like you say, I think they're just being nosy, because there was a few people that live in the area and they didn't even have their house on the market. And then, as you know, that was a year ago for me, and since then we sold twice and the sale fell through twice, and now we are literally in the final stages, the final weeks from completion. What was the last thing that happened? We got sent, all the draft contracts have now been sent out, signed and sent back. All the surveys, all the what they call the searches are all complete. Everyone's happy with all the paperwork, apart from this week there was a capital letter missing from a word in our draft contract, so they had to send them back to us to re-sign, find another witness, re-sign, send back. So today, hopefully, my wife's remembered to post the third copy of the draft contract, and sent it back in to the solicitors. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe by the end of June we will have a moving date. And then the real stress of working out how on earth are we going to move all our stuff to the new house. It looks like we're going to hire a van and do it ourselves. But remember, I'm moving 2 houses. The mother-in-law's coming with us. So we're moving the contents of 2 houses and 2 garages and 2 loft spaces into 1 house. As well as all the garden stuff, I have to collapse and move a pond that's built up with railway sleepers. I'm hoping the week leading up to moving day, where we're going, they'll let us start taking up garden stuff like picnic benches and patio slabs, bird aviaries, sheds, all my animal enclosures, a pond, or should I say 12 railway sleepers. If we can get all the garden stuff out of the way a few days before, that would be fantastic. And so, what a palaver. Yes, indeed. It has been. It's been so long now, we've almost got into not wanting to move anymore. We were talking about, can we be bothered? You know, when you first see a house you like, you fall in love with it and you want to get there as quickly as possible. Well, after a year, I don't think we can be bothered anymore. It'll be good when it happens. It'll be exciting when we finally get a date. But at the moment, we're just having to get on with life. And it's just an inconvenience. So not too many in the run today. It is midweek. It is sunny. It is hot. Puts a lot of people off, or a lot of people start going outside more frequently this time of year. Especially when it's Workout Wednesday. Recently only a handful of us have been turning up. Who wants to do a hard effort run on hot days like this, indoors? But you've got to get on with it. Oh, and so some other news. Not so good news. It has to be done, but not so good news. I have deferred my 66 miler Mud Crew Plague Run, which was scheduled for the end of July. Decided to defer it till next year, as there is a very high probability that it's going to be on the same weekend as the moving weekend. And I don't think my wife would appreciate me going away for 2 days, running 66 miles, being knackered for a week around moving day. So I made the decision to defer to 2024. It's a shame. I've been looking forward to that. I thought the moving stuff would be done and dusted by the time that run come round. That's another reason why I haven't been booking many runs in this year. Because once we do move, I will be tied up for 6 months or so, decorating and building animal enclosures, converting 3 workshops into an annex. There's a lot to do when we go over there, so I am going to be knackered. So at the moment, the only event I've got booked in, or the next upcoming event, is the Arc of Attrition, January 24. Hopefully that'll be enough time to sort out everything. We will keep plodding on. We'll keep trying to run as many miles each week as we can, that life will allow us to. We've just clocked over 2 kilometres here done today, 3 to go. 2 kilometres done. 3 to go. Feeling quite warm here today in the garage. sun is out. The sun has got his hat on. Hip 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 hooray. The seagulls on the roof, screaming at me every time I come out to play. We've got 3 baby seagulls living on our roof. Animal news. 3 baby seagulls and 2 very protective, angry parents. So every time we walk out of our front door or go out in the back garden, we get dive bombed. I just ignore them, but it's driving my son nuts. Heather says her husband hasn't done his big run that he planned for this year, but there's just been too much to do. I can totally relate to that, Heather. It is. That's why I haven't booked anything. That's why I've deferred the plague. It's all about the house this year. Running's had to take a bit of a back step, but I am trying to keep the training ticking away. Nothing crazy. No big runs each week. Not quite reaching 100 kilometres a week at the moment due to work and other commitments. Let's get 2023 out of the way and then start building back up again, I think. And it's not just that, it's cost as well, isn't it? It's cost. Moving house is quite expensive. And then when you get to the other end, it's quite expensive. So all our funds and all our monies and etc. all going towards the house move and decorating, and of course the animal enclosures and the animal husbandry. So if I do any runs, it's just keeping it local. We'll stay on the treadmill, we'll keep running on Zwift, we'll run the local coast pass, we're trying to save money on fuel and events and accommodation. I'm sure Jamie can relate to that as well. Last year was quite a crazy run for us all, going to Paris Marathon, Ben Nevis, Snowdon, Beachy Head, quite a bit of travelling and accommodation involved. So this year all the money's going in the house pot. Heather says, I think he's beginning to feel it though. He needs to get out for a run for his mental health. I can totally relate to that as well. You get to a point where you don't think you've got time because you're so busy. But if you can find the time to go for a 5k or an hour run outside or on the treadmill, nice and steady, you do feel better afterwards. But obviously you can't do it as much because you've got other things to do. So you have to balance it all, don't you? Life, family, work, house moving. It's all in the pot. It's all in the pot. Last night, usually Tuesday nights, I go outside with Run Club, but I was at the pantomime supporting the wife. I was sitting with my kids, cheering and shouting like you do at the pantomime. And then I helped her clear up afterwards, so we didn't leave there till about 11, 12 midnight last night. Feeling a bit tired today. Nice to see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us in the main group now. Before the run event started, I thought it was just going to be me on my own due to the hot weather. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for joining and running along with me. I know the summertime can be a bit of a busy period for families. Friday night down at the festival, they've got a Queen tribute band, as in Queen the rock band, and they're really good. So I might go down to the local village to watch the Queen band playing. Looking forward to that. So I won't be here Friday evening running. I'll try and get to a park run on Saturday morning, but I won't be doing any long run off the back of it. It'll be drive to the park run, get the park run done, get home again. So obviously my wife's so tied up with the festival, she literally goes down there at 8 o'clock in the morning and comes home by 10, 11 o'clock at night. But I've got the kids at home, so we've got to make sure they're fed and got to school and college and all the rest of it. Bit of teamwork going on this week in the Finnimore household. I see teamwork, it's like a tag team sometimes. One comes home, I go out. I come home, wife goes out. And there's the Zwift blimp. Hello Zwift blimp. How are you today? We are approaching 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers done here today on Wednesday the 21st of June. 21st of June. Where are the months going? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I wish the house move would come around that quick. Two to go. Just under 15 minutes left to run. Somebody's party streamers are going off. It's Mike. Mike's just reached his weekly goal. Well done, Mike. Good work, buddy. I'm behind this week. Seriously behind. I didn't do Monday MHG Run. I didn't do Monday Run Club, 5:30. So that's 15k down. We did manage to reach and join MHG, film my run yesterday, so 5k back there. Didn't go outside of Run Club last night due to the pantomime, so 10k down there. So we're currently 25 kilometers down this week. But as we're not in a training block now, and we've deferred the Run Club and the plague, it's not too much bother. I'm not bothered. We'll just keep ticking over as and when we can. Thank you for popping in, Heather. Heather says, great running all. It was lovely to catch up. Take care. Yes, Heather, good luck with the house move and the viewings. I hope you're getting offer in soon. I'm sure we'll catch up again next week. And hopefully, by the winter time, we'll all be living in our new houses, running on our Zwift in our new Zwift garages. See you next time, Heather. Cheers. So when you are jogging along nice and steady like this, within your comfort zones, comfort limits, try and think about your form. Stand nice and tall, relax your shoulders, slightly engage your hips, relax breathing. Imagine that piece of string tied to the top of your head and you're dangling in a straight line below. Think about how your foot is landing on the treadmill, how you're pushing off with your toes. Because when you're running hard or outside, you don't get time to think about things like that. You just get it done. I usually end up in a crumpled mess at the finish line. That's the other thing that's coming up this week, and I remember talking about it last year, because it's the Paul Perrell Festival. It's the duck race. Duck race at some point this week. I think it's on the weekend, which means it's like a raffle ticket. You buy a duck with a number on the bottom, down in the village, and then there's a selection of prizes for first, second and third ducks, and they drop them all off the bridge at the top of the village, and the ducks float down the river, and then they catch them all at the mouth of the river, where the river joins the sea, in a big net, and the first duck, second and third that reach the net are the winners. So at some point over the weekend, I'll probably be with the wife wading around in the water down in Paul Perrell catching the little plastic ducks. Another random little village tradition there for you. So it looks like it will be park run Saturday morning and then wading around in the river during the day. The Great Paul Perrell Duck Race. 10 minutes left to go. Heart rate 114, 113, 112, 111, 110. So looking good. Back to where I normally am, where I was before I broke my rib and had 4 weeks off running for injury. At this point in the run, I would have been up around 125, 130 a couple of weeks ago after injury. But before injury, I was at about 110 to 115. So it looks like we're back there again now, which is nice to see. Shame I haven't got an event coming up now. But we can do it all again next year. We just got to keep it ticking over. 60 to 100 kilometers a week. 60 if possible. When I'm really training properly towards an event like the Plague, I would now be running 120, 130 kilometers each week, running long runs along the coast path, running to and from run clubs on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But we don't have to do that now, which is a nice feeling really. We just keep it nice and comfortable, keep it ticking over until next year, or till the end of the year. Hello Yoko! Hello! Yoko's on the Zwift Run channel with us. Yoko says, hello Clive and Heather. Sorry, I will join soon. And then she says, the duck race, with a big smiley face. Yes, they're only plastic ducks, not real ducks. Mind you, I've got enough ducks to train up my own. I've got... Well, how many ducks have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 13 ducks. Two Peking white ducks, and the rest are all Indian runners. That's one of the reasons why we want to move to the farmhouse, so they can have a nice big paddock to wander around in. I'm sure Yoko will be joining us tonight for Workout Wednesday. Yoko is a Workout Wednesday, a regular runner. Just over 4 kilometres done here today for the MHG Run Club 5k at 8 kilometres per hour. There's currently 3 of us in the main beacon group. We've got just under 7 minutes left here today. We will be back here again on Friday lunchtime. The MHG Run takes place on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays every week. I'm usually here leading and live streaming on the Zwift Run channel. Hopefully, over the coming weeks I won't miss too many, but there's a lot going on. as many of you know already. And hopefully by the winter, we'll be living in the new house and we can get back to running regularly on Zwift. I'm sure Heather would say hello, Yoko. Heather's left us now, gone back to work. Heather is also currently in the house moving procedures. Heather's usually a regular with us here running every day. She's been absent recently due to house move stuff. Takes over your life a little bit. But we'll all be back here again in the winter, I'm sure. Heart rate now down to 109. And then when you say that, it jumps up to 115. But looking good. Nice to see. Just under 700 metres to go. Short of 2 laps, ready to run. Ready to run. I can't speak. I'm so tired. I like to go to bed at 10 o'clock at night because we get up on average at 6 in the morning, 7. I like my sleep. I like a good 7 or 8 hours. Going to bed late last night, sometime after midnight, doesn't go well with me. Feeling a bit tired today. Hopefully we will be okay for Workout Wednesday later on.
Hey, what's your style? What you drinking? What's your vibe? I've been feeling rather sad in the corner of my class. Boy, what's your style? What you drinking? What's your vibe? I've been feeling rather sad. Oh yeah. Don't be mean. You're here
500 meters to go for the beacon group. 3 minutes 40 seconds. And then we're going to hit the shower. Get change of clothes, back to work for the afternoon. Finish about 5 at work. Get changed. Join Workout Wednesday at 5. Finish about 6:30. Another shower. And then hopefully tonight is a bit of a chill out night.
Four
400 metres, 1 lap of the track to go. Check out the old deer on the side. Hello, old deer. Cheers for joining, Raphael. Well done, buddy. Thank you for joining today. Good to see you. Quick shower for me, then back to work.
Celebration, celebrate. Celebrate, celebration, celebrate, 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 celebration, celebrate.
Hopefully see you all again on Friday. Until then, stay safe, take care. Cheers, bye bye. So there we go. The guys in game are all saying bye bye. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining today. Well done to the runners. Thanks for popping into the Zwift Run channel, Heather and Yoko. Always good to see you guys. That's why we're here. Zwift Run channel will be back tonight at 5:30 PM UK time for Workout Wednesday, possibly Group B. Stephen Cousins will be hosting the Zwift Run channel tonight, and then he will be back tomorrow at 11:35 AM UK time for the Film MyRun 500 with Notebook Pro. And hopefully I'll be able to join him in game. "30 seconds left for us to run. "22 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish Zwift garage, 59% humidity. The sun is out, the clouds are moving away. It's going to be another hot day, I think. And there's the finish line. And there's the 5k streamers going off. And there is the finish. Whoa, that wasn't too bad, was it? Feeling a little bit tired due to a late night last night, but glad to get that 5k done and in the bag. Finding it a bit difficult to find the time at the moment, but we've done that one. That one is now done. End run. And there is the run and the route. Ah, well done to the guys in game. Thank you for joining us on the Zwift Run channel, Yoko and Heather. Like I said just now, we will be back tonight on the Zwift Run channel, 5:30 PM UK time for Wednesday workout with Stephen Cousins. Until then, thank you everyone. Stay safe and take care. Have a nice day. Cheers all. Bye bye. Bye bye.